Giants. Handy Maldonado with the hesitation, allowing Jose Canseco to score, and he fails to get Dave Parker at second base. So the Oakland A's take. I'll tell you what, we have an hurry.
Then, on October 17, 1989,
We look for it on Google or on the back of their baseball cards. They were all part of either the New York Giants and or the San Francisco Giants. The man that I pointed out in the video, Carl Hubble, thanks Rodney, he spent his entire career with the Giants. He was a lefty, but let that percolate a while. Rodney, take it away.
Good trivia question. All right, we're gonna go up some stairs. If anyone prefers an elevator, Barbara's gonna go up in the elevator. But otherwise, running up stairs is actually the quickest way to get around the ball. So, you're in FFA. Do you happen to have horses? No, you guys are not horse people. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic here. So this diagram shows the upper one is Oracle Park, the lower one is our old ballpark, Candlestick Park. What I want you to notice is that Candlestick Park was symmetrical, same distance to left and right field. Dodger Stadium is also symmetrical, but here at Oracle Park, it's asymmetrical dimensions. So 339 feet to the left field foul pole, but just 309 feet to right field, which is the second shortest of any right field in the major leagues. Who knows who has the shortest? Fenway, you know that. Sometimes people say the Yankees, and they're wrong. The Yankees are actually a few feet more. Now, the pesky pole at Fenway, I believe they say it's 302 feet, but I've heard that it's actually 299 feet, and that they misstated or something. But what's really special about this ballpark is we're right up against San Francisco Bay, and you guys can see that sign there that says Splash Hits. Do you see that? You guys see the number on that sign? So what's the number on that sign? 106. So 106 times. We've been playing here since 2000, so 25 years. 106 times we've gotten what we call a splash hit. Here's what you got to do to get one of these splash hits. It's going to be a home run hit in the regular or postseason. It's got to go into San Francisco Bay on the fly. It can't bounce off of anything, and it's got to be hit by a giant. So if like Big Papi had one for the Red Sox, that we don't count that on that sign. We do have a website with opposition splash hits. There's been 60 of those. So these are really pretty rare. It averages out to about 4 a season, but it just so happens that the very last at-bat the Giants had here in this ballpark before they went on the road ended with a splash hit. And I was sitting right in this seat here. and then moved to New York City together. And it was about how much they missed San Francisco. And Tony Bennett made it a big hit, of course. We named the suite for him. This is a suite you can rent for the game. And you're probably thinking, well, that's nice. I told you guys. Charles grew up in Minneapolis. And we got to see Willie Mays play his body. That made him. The end of the game. They're only 7 innings. And bad news for the Cougars. Into the city with these big expanses of green fields. And I love that it connects us to this history. You would never invent a game like baseball today with all these complicated rules and everything. That's what I told them. But then I thought about it. I thought, we all learn baseball in one way or another, and most of us learn it from our parents. And I did. My dad taught me about baseball. He taught me to score, and it's my connection to my dad. And I think a lot of us have that, right? That it's something that gets handed down from generation to generation. It's been great having you guys. Love lots of good questions. Love that trivia that you were able to get us. I hope I convinced you to be more of a Giants fan if you weren't already, but even if I didn't, it's good enough for me if you root against the Dodgers. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of the time in San Francisco. Barbara and I are ready to stay having you guys.